scrappy friends. It's Hannah here, and I wanted to do this face-to-face video because there's something really super exciting happening this month. Megan and I are doing a summer video party, and so we thought it would be really fun to start off with a face-to-face video where we answer some questions. So I'm gonna get started on those questions because if you're new to this channel, you should know. So I'm a chatter, and this video will probably be long. So if you want to grab a cup of coffee or tea or, a glass of wine to help you enjoy this video. Not saying you need one to enjoy my videos. I'm not saying it's going to be long. So I just know it is. I'm not going to even sugarcoat it, and that's okay. So Megan and I are going to be doing a video a day for the whole month of July. So I hope you guys are really excited because there's going to be lots of inspiration. My plan is to do some more face-to-face videos, just letting you know like how things are going throughout the month as I do videos every day. Also, I thought it would be fun to sort of document the moving of my scrap room. So I have been in this room that you see since we've moved into this house. I absolutely love the light in here and the space, but I'm running out of space, guys. I mean, I suppose that this is the problem that we face as scrapbookers, and we get more and more stuff, but there's nowhere to move, like no more space that can be given out of this space. Also, my space in here is a closed-in porch area, which works really well in like the summer. Well, not when it's super hot though, because it gets really hot in here. So like there's parts of the year where it works really awesome, and then parts of the year where it doesn't. Sorry, my cat is going to be putting his tail in the screen. So to combat the fact that in the wintertime I have to put on a space heater and stuff, I thought it would be nice to move my room. I have a nice new computer now that I've been using, and it's kind of annoying because the lights in here turn off the power in my room. So I'm just looking to like make some things a little bit more streamlined and better. So I have to give up some of the light, but one of the things that I was thinking is that I could probably do some filming in this room sometimes. So we'll see how that goes. But all to say that I want to share me moving down there. And then when it's done, I'll do a new scrap room tour, because everyone loves the scrap room tour, right? I love it. And it's been a while since I did one. I don't think I did one since I added the Kalex cubes in here. So now I'm trying to remember. So if you guys follow me and have watched a lot of my scrap room tours, just, did I share that? I don't think I did. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, so I have some Kalex and stuff like that. And so, yeah, we're going to be moving all my stuff downstairs. So except for this big old desk, we're going to leave that there. There's no way we're moving it. It's like 300 pounds. And we have two, guys. We have two of those, like this one, and there's one downstairs too, which is staying downstairs. Not in my scrap. It's not in my scrap room, but I don't think we'll move it in there. I don't see the need to move it. It's 300 pounds. Anyway, so those are things to look forward to on my channel. I also have a new series that started in June, and that is where it's called Scrapbook to the Future, and that's where I take a layout that I made when I first started scrapbooking, and I scrap lift it. I also am going to be doing some other like it won't just be scrap lifting. So one of the things that I found was this notebook that I had and used when I first started scrapbooking. I'm not sure if all of this is ones that I used for the layouts for the Make-A-Wish album. I think some of them are. So that will be really fun. So I think I've shared it, and I'll try to find the link for it. I did a Make-A-Wish album for my daughter when she when we took her Make-A-Wish trip. So I have it somewhere in there in storage because it's falling apart because it was a postbound and something happened to the posts. I didn't even know that could happen, but anyway. So yeah, so like in here, I don't know if you guys can see. So I have it drawn. I don't even know if it was a sketch or not, or if I just took like the pictures. So a lot of them, I looked stuff up on like scrapbook.com in their gallery like 50 million years ago. Not really, but when I first started scrapbooking. And so I thought that would be really fun to go back and do these. I don't know. I did a lot of double pages in there, so I'm not sure if that's what I will do or not. But yeah. So I thought it would be really fun because I could use these sketches that I obviously, you know, took the time to put in here and use those. And like, so if I have a layout that goes with it, I'll share. If I have a process video for it, I'll share that too. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. I didn't need to take like almost 3 minutes explaining it, but I'm really excited about that because my style has changed so much since when I first started scrapbooking. So I thought it would be really fun to like go back and redo these layouts in the style that I do now. Like how would I interpret it if I was using that as a guide now? So I won't be using the same photos. I'm going to be doing all new photos. So that will change some things. But so I have a layout video for that. I'll make sure I link the ones that I have in there. So I'm super excited about that. I also am going to be doing a week starting on like the 6th, I want to say. Yeah, starting on the 6th. So Monday is the 6th. I'm going to be doing a Christmas in July like series in the, so for a week I'll share Christmas Eve stuff that I made either before and never posted, or I'm hoping to do a little bit more in my December daily. So, cause I have stuff, I actually have it out cause I was taking pictures. So I have some stuff done and maybe I'll do like a flip through for one of them. I don't know. We'll see. Or I'll do it after. I don't know. I haven't really figured out, like always, I don't want to have a strict plan. That kind of like stifles my mojo. So why don't we get to the questions now that you know what to expect on my channel. I told you guys this was going to be a long video. Okay, so question number 1. Why do you want to do a video a day challenge? So Megan and I were talking about ways to like, how can we inspire ourselves to get in our rooms more, and what can we do to help our mojo type thing. And I was like, wouldn't it be really fun if we challenged ourselves to do a video a day for a month? I know we've tried them in the past, and I know a lot of other people who do them. I almost never can post every day, but I thought it would be really fun because this past month to 2 months, I've been posting a lot more on my channel, and I was like, it probably won't be that much more to post every day. And I probably could have had enough stuff to post every day if I didn't like space it out. So, so that's what we're that's what my thought was. And I mean, why not? It's fun. It's summer and something different. Like I said, something to just do something different on my channel. So that's why I'm wanting to do it. So, number 2 is, what do you think is going to be the hardest part of posting every day? Making something for that every day. um, it's how, there's my cat. Say hi to Miko. Anyway, don't mind my not being able to get hands in the right places. Right. Anyway, um, I think the hardest part is making enough stuff that I can post every day, right? Because life happens. And it's summer, so we're doing more stuff. But I will say I have some stuff that I made before, and I'm going to be posting that. I think doing that with some live or like face-to-face type videos will make it a little bit easier. So, I mean, I'm definitely thinking that by the end, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh. But I will say at the end of the month, making this coming, and we're planning on doing some like scrap chat face-to-face type videos and stuff. Maybe we'll do one live. That would be really fun. So like that kind of stuff, I think also will be on there. So that will make it a little bit easier and fun too, because we'll be together. Right. So I think the hardest part will just be making stuff and making sure that we have enough stuff ahead of time to like get us into. So it's really just about prepping and preparing and being a little bit more prepared than normal. Like, and I'm not always that good about that, but it's okay. I'm learning new things, right? So, okay. So number 3 is, how are you going to overcome the hard parts? Which kind of goes, I guess, with number 2. I kind of talked about this already. So I think just doing some stuff, having a plan, and doing fun videos. I feel like these face-to-face videos are really fun, and it's an easy way to post something. So if you guys have some ideas for things that you would like to see throughout this month of July, let me know in the comment section, and I will try to do that. I know I have a tutorial in my mind that I need to do because someone asked me to do it, and I haven't done it yet. So about silhouette and cutting stuff with like chipboard. So if there is some videos like that that you would like to see, I haven't cut that much on silhouette lately, but yeah, so it should be fun. So yeah, just I think preparing and prepping and making sure that you actually like get in and do something crafty, right? So I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna do and make it fun. I want this to be fun for me, and I don't want to be at the end of this 30-day or 31 days, because there's 31 days in July. I don't want to be at the end and be like, oh my gosh, I took so much out of my cup instead of putting it in my cup, because the whole point was to put stuff in my cup, right? And fill my cup. So anyway, okay, so number 4 is, what things are inspiring you to be creative right now? So, since I've started going back and looking at all of the layouts I didn't share on my YouTube channel that I made and had videos for, that has been really inspiring me. Like watching those old videos, like having to go back through and watch and edit and see what I made, going back and seeing the stuff that I've made that I really loved has been inspiring to me. So I've really been drawing on stuff that I've done. I also have been trying to be more talkative in the online and stuff, and I feel like that helps too. Like when you're really taking part in the community, I feel like that helps you like want to get to your room, because you're talking about the fun stuff, you're talking about challenges, you're talking about products and videos and things that you love. And so for me, it makes me want to get into my room and be more productive and do things that, like I said, fill my cup. So those are the things. Also, for me, just taking like moments to see the stuff around me that like really inspires me. So like I really am into like close up, like little things, not the big everyday, like not the big picture things, the little picture things. Like those things really have been inspiring me. And that is a lot of like how I like to scrap. I mean, I like to see the everyday stuff, but I just like sometimes it's just fun to like almost hyper focus on like one piece of something. So, yeah. So I'm just going to keep doing more of that, taking more photos. Um, try not to cry that my printer's dying. It's like, I don't have the money to get a new printer right now, guys. So actually, this is a reminder for myself. I need to edit some photos and have them sent off. So, yeah, before Megan comes, so that I have tons of stuff to scrap when she's here. Okay, so number 5 is, how often do you readjust or examine how you change the flow of creativity in your craft room, craft space? So I was thinking, and it'll be interesting to see how Megan answers this, because when we did this was really late at night. So when we made these questions, so we'll see if she talks more about changing like the space, or if she talks about like the flow of like how you get things done, because that was where my brain was going. So part of the thought process for this question was it and is, and this is something that Megan and I have been talking a lot about, because I think it's something that we've been noticing, but also this is like something really big that everybody's been going through, is things have changed so much in our world that like us we're in phases in our life that maybe we didn't ever expect that we were going to be in. And that happens naturally anyway, right? We get into different phases. So the thought process behind this question for me was like, how often do you look at your life and look at the phase that you're in, and readjust how you do things to get in your craft room? Like, all these things affect our creativity, like our stamina in our craft rooms, our just like our energy. And it's like different periods in my life when I've been in my craft room and I've posted more and I'm more in all the groups, it fills my cup, but also takes from my cup, if that makes sense. So especially when I was on design teams, it definitely, there's this bit of where it becomes more business than hobby. And so how do you readjust that? And not everybody has that aspect of this hobby that they have to think about. Like, that's the one nice thing, right? And that's the nice thing about where I am right now. I'm only on one design team, and it's just posting on social media. So for shimmers, and it's products that I already use. So it's really, it's not very hard to do. And, but I like it that way, because I've been finding that this season that I'm in, I need to go with the flow a lot more. Like I was in that season. So I'm kind of going into a new season where I'm making more time for myself and making my scrapbooking more of a self-care issue. um because I love it, right? And um and I don't mind that. But but there also is this element that wasn't there before of like, I have to be present for my kids and I have to be able to give that time to them too. So like, how often do you readjust that? Because I feel like I don't think I was doing that as much as I needed to do it. Like, I'm so much more aware of it. And maybe it's just because, like I said, the world has changed so much that like we're all having to have this time. And like, are you taking the time to readjust? And I feel like really it would be nice to do this like a lot more. It's one of those things that I feel like if I did every few months, twice a year, looking like what stuff do I have in my craft room that is bringing me joy? I mean, I know we all kind of have a love-hate relationship with Marie Kondo and all that stuff, but really, like, are you buying too much? Are you not buying enough? Do you have so much stuff? I mean, guys, if you only seen like how I have stuff piled, and this is where like I'm super lucky and happy that so for a while, and I don't know how many of you guys knew this, but my parents lived with us for almost a year because they moved to Washington and they needed time to find a place. And so we lost that space downstairs. We did use it as a bedroom, but so we lost that space, but now we have this new space that we can use again. And being able to move my stuff down there, I think it's going to be weird at first because I'm not used to being down there and it's not going to be as sunny, but I think that's why we're trying to figure out, like, as a family, can I still use this space upstairs too if I feel like, like if I need to take pictures and stuff, because I feel like I like it when I have more light to take pictures. And I don't have studio lights yet. Maybe at some point I'll be able to get them, but yeah. So, it's just these little things that but I think even just like rearranging your room sometimes just like helps. Like, and how often do you do that? Like this room that I'm in, I can't rearrange, which is okay. Like, I don't know. I don't like to spend a lot of time like organizing. I really don't. I'm not a big organizer. It needs to happen, but like I'd rather just get it done and have it the way that I can keep it functional. So I can tell you, I'm not going to be moving my stuff around in my room probably very often. And I know some people do that like every year, and even Megan. It'll be interesting to see what she says. Anyway, okay, so let's go to number 5 because I don't really know if I have an answer for how often, but I feel like the season that I'm in right now, I'm very much being a little bit more reflective on like how my things are. And so it like even, you know, what I'm doing now in the summer, I'm going to readjust in the fall time and go, okay, like what can I still keep doing? What do I need to not do? School will be starting back again and we homeschool, so that takes a lot of time. So I won't be able to post as much. How often do I want to post? Like that kind of thing. How often can I get in my room? Like, so it's like, I feel like right now that's kind of like during the different seasons of the year is kind of when I'm going, okay, like, do I need to take time? It's like in the winter time, I really did need to take a lot more time for myself to just relax and stuff. So, but now now I'm wanting and ready to get in my room and get stuff done. So I want to be productive. So how can I make that productive? And I think thinking about the things, that you have pulling at you and the things that help, like I said, fill your cup. I feel like those being intentional about how things change really can affect your productivity in your craft room. And this is just like for everyone. I mean, and also being aware of like how long does it actually take you to do a layout? Like, and I feel like I have this conversation with Megan a lot because, we'd be like, oh, I want to get this, and this done. But like, it's not realistic because it's like, I know, like I was telling her this weekend, it was Father's Day weekend, and I wanted to be able to get a couple layouts done so I have stuff for a couple of weeks. And you know what? I spent time on Saturday for me, just being out of the house. I also spent a lot of time out of the house looking for stuff for Father's Day, because my husband wanted duck for dinner, and so I had to go and find duck. And so by the time I got home, I was tired. So Hannah's not really being very productive, and me and Megan talked, and then that was about it. That was my level of productivity, and that was fine. Because I got to see Megan and talk with her, and I've relaxed. And then on Sunday was Father's Day, so it wasn't really about me, and so I didn't really get in my room. So me just trying to say, oh, yeah, any layouts, they're not getting done. So, and that's okay. Like I said, I think sometimes just being honest and go, yeah, it's going to take all week to do this layout. So, how can what things can I do ahead of time that will make it go faster, but also being okay with how long it takes, if that makes sense. Okay. 6. Are there any different or new techniques or things that you want to try during this challenge? No, I don't know. Okay, so because we're posting every day, I think keeping things realistic is important, right? Because I know I want to post every day, and I have some ideas of things that I want to do. So I think mixing up, and this isn't necessarily like things on my scrapbook page, but I think mixing things up so I'm not just having to make a whole bunch of layouts, I think is important to the, being successful. So, but I will say that I want to do some For the Love of Homemade kit stuff. So I want to make sure that I'm using some stash. I want to use some new stuff, guys. I want to I've been watching some of my videos with splatters and stuff, and I want to do some of that watercolor stuff. So, like, focusing on stuff that I know I love to do and doing it. That's really what I want to do. So I don't know if I have anything new or any new techniques. But I think just, making sure that I'm mixing it up and doing some artsy stuff, but also doing some sketches. I think that'll help a lot. So I know Megan's going to be doing a lot of stuff that she's pinned. So there's a series about using Pinterest. What was it? On the board, or I think that's what it's called. I have not done it yet, even though I know a whole bunch of ladies that do it. I don't use Pinterest very much. So maybe that's something I can try too, is during this, like actually utilizing Pinterest. I don't know why I don't. I think the only time I use Pinterest is for sketches. But even then I don't. I usually I know where I like to get my sketches from, and so I go to those sites. But maybe, doing that kind of thing would be fun too. I know. Maybe bringing back some series that I've done in the past. Is there any series that I've done in the past that you've really enjoyed that you would like to see me do. I will say there's a birdie told me that we might be re-putting Be Inspired back up, or Inspired By. So be looking for that. I don't think that's in July. But anyway. Okay, so number 7. What new things have you recently bought that you are excited to use during the summer video party? So I did a pretty good size order in February. I bought some new stuff from like the CHA. It's not CHA. Creativation stuff. I don't know. Can I ever not think of it as CHA? I'm not sure. So yeah, I bought some stuff that was new, and I've not really used that much of it. So I definitely am looking forward to using that. Also, I resubscribed for Citrus Twist, their Pocket Page subscription, because I've been doing a lot of pockets this year. So at the beginning of the year, that's kind of what I was doing a lot of, and I really have been I find using a kit a lot more helpful, and that's just fun to get new stuff. So I'm excited to use that because I got a kit at the beginning of May, and I haven't used it. Like, it's still sitting here, right here, not opened. I haven't used any of it. So, and I got a couple of other things. Oh, guys. Oh, I gotta show you something. So, actually, I do have something new also that I think I want to use too. Maybe, oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna use this for. So this is something that I'm gonna, so I bought one of their, Citrus Twist has these really cute, like, photo album binder, like, you know, thing. Anyway, they came out with new colors, which I got this before the new colors released. They have super fun, colorful colors for summer, like super fun. So, Megan and I are going to be doing an album for, I think we're gonna try to do something fun on the weekend, and we're gonna document it. And we're gonna use traveler's notebooks for it. But I think it would be fun to maybe put some of that in here too. So I think one of my goals is to use this. I'm not gonna do my pocket pages in here. I know I've seen a lot of ladies do that, like their monthly stuff. I'm not going to. And actually, I don't even know how it's gonna work using the page protectors with it, but I think that's one of my goals too. So I have like some really fun stuff. Like I got some extra stuff. They didn't have the cards for March, but they had the other stuff, so I got that. And I haven't used it. So, you know, I've been doing more layouts and pocket pages, which is fun. It's fine. So, okay, so what do you have in your stash that you are wanting to use up during the summer party? I have a crap ton of old kits. Like, I keep all my kits in bags. That's how I organize them, in their bag, right? So when I got the kit, it can, you know, usually comes in like a bag. And then I still have like being on Click Kits and getting multiple kits. Even though I loved having the multiple kits because it gives me more options, like I have all this stuff now. And some of the kits were stuff that I don't know if I would use that much. So I think it would be fun. And maybe this is what I will do. See, this is what happens when I do face-to-face videos and we ask questions about things. I start thinking about things that I could do. It's not a bad thing. It might be kind of fun to bring back Hannah's scrap bin and have it be more like, let's use this kit for a layout and pick a kit, you know, each. I don't think I would do it every week because I don't know. We'll have to see. But maybe I can do that and just pick a kit and just make a layout with like just one layout and just focus on one layout with the kit, because I don't know if I would have fun using the whole kit up. I have a hard time, even when I make stash kits. Even when I do for the Love of Home kits, I never finish. It's because I add too much stuff, guys. So you need to remind me the next time I do a share. And I will be doing for the Love of Homemade kits for July too. I meant to do the June, and I didn't. It's okay. So yeah. So I am hoping. I also think it would be nice to maybe go through some of my stuff and give it away. So if I end up getting a whole bunch of stuff and putting boxes together, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Because sometimes I give my stuff to my girls because they like to play with it and it gives them new stuff. But yeah. So those are my answers and my thoughts. So I definitely want to use stash. And I think maybe getting into some of the kits that I've made or that I've had that and some of them I don't have that much left. So that would be interesting. So anyway, yeah. So that's my plan. And I hope you guys are excited because I'm excited to be posting every day. And not even just to I'm excited to do something different. So I'm excited that summer is here and I can scrap almost every day. I'm looking forward to that. So definitely, if you have any ideas of things that you would like to see in July, let me know. If you want to answer any of these questions, put the answers below too. I've been trying to make sure I'm having these conversations in the comment section too. So if you leave me a really nice message in there in the comments, talking about something that inspired you, I love that. So I love that we can support each other in this community. So don't forget to support, your friends. So anyway, I'm going to go because I think I've been talking a little bit more than a half an hour, and I'm sure you guys are ready to be done listening to me. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you if you've watched this whole video. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate some of you guys that I know do watch my videos and enjoy these, because I enjoy coming on and I enjoy just being me and just sharing what crazy stuff is going on in my head. And you never know what's going to happen when I do these videos because I don't usually prepare ahead of time. So I will see you guys later. Don't forget to show up for the rest of the month. Also, the telephone hop should be starting in July. So I will have a video for that. I think I'm number 2, if I remember correctly. So I'm really excited. I love the layout that I did for that. And I can't wait to see how everybody else, what they do. I love that series too. So can't wait to see you guys throughout this month. And yeah, if you would like to see more face-to-face videos throughout the month, let me know. If you guys want to come up with some questions. So actually, here we go. See, I told you, you won't know because I don't pre-think this stuff through. In the comment section, what are some things that you would like to know? Maybe I'll do one of the weeks, the video, my face-to-face video. So my hope is to do maybe like 4. What are some questions that you would like to know? So if you're new and you haven't heard stuff, or if you're old and there's something that like you're just curious to know, put it in the comment section below and I will put that list together and I will do a video where I answer the questions too. So definitely do that because that'll be fun. And I will see you guys later. Have a great month. Bye.